Yo, I'm fucking with energy right now. We lost a lot of motivation. We lost a lot of momentum Sunday night. Okay, really over the whole trip. Whole trip was great, but we lost a good amount of momentum because you guys know we were plugging and chugging the last couple days, including even Monday. We were barely able to post. I wouldn't say barely able to post, but we were having trouble posting. And again, the video I shared with everybody Monday when I got home, even today, I know what I was talking about. So, needless to say, I love this game called life. Watch this. Needless to say, I've had a little bit of trouble gathering my footing. It's here now. Woo! It's here now. I've had a little bit of trouble gathering my footing. Oh my God. It's hit me now. Although that has been my energy yesterday, Wednesday, and Tuesday, the day before yesterday, we just kept turning the wheel. I knew it was going to take me a couple days before I get my vibration. Not where it was over the weekend, but at least relative. Something I can work with. Because Tuesday, Wednesday, the last two videos, they were just songs. I wasn't ready to show up with a half-ass lackluster vibration. I want to say all this for one reason. Those blocks that you have in front of you, those blocks, listen to me. Those blocks that used to be there, then you moved them out of the way, and then you put them back on your trail, aka what I just said, me going the weekend, coming back feeling like I don't have my momentum, so I put a block back into my path. Those blocks that stop you from starting, those blocks that stop you from being yourself out in public, those blocks that hold you back, that make you feel, you know what, I know I'm not clicking yet. The only way those blocks are gonna move is if you jump. You gotta go. You gotta go. I didn't know I was gonna make a video like this. I thought I was gonna be posting another song by the end of the day. But like I said, since Monday, I've been doing the basic necessities to raise my vibration, taking care of my home, taking care of my mind, taking care of my body. The main one, which I always forget about, taking rest, right? Tuesday came along. I'm back at work. I knew I couldn't even show up how I wanted to at work, so I had to work later in the day. I'm giving you guys transparency. I had to show up later in the day. Luckily, it's like the universe knew. Even me coming to where I'm at right now, if I didn't jump back in the car and say, you know what, let me go grab a couple more things, because I already went to one grocery store, I wouldn't be making this video. If I didn't choose to look up things on YouTube for self-esteem, right? On the video that I'm watching, if I didn't choose to move forward, the block would have just stayed there. But you have to have the courage. The block, you're not gonna have that courage until you trust yourself when you don't have the motherfucking courage. And as soon as you have that courage, as soon as you trust yourself, say, you know what? Because this is it. This is literally what I just heard, and it's so clear as day because there were so many moments that happened in this last 10 weeks. This last 10 weeks has been a whirlwind. But there's gonna come a moment where you have no choice but to show up. I know there's the memories. There's gonna come a moment where you have no choice. Yesterday night, I had no choice. I'm not losing this streak. Shout out to Kimberly. Tuesday night, I had no choice. Monday, I had no choice. I'm not stopping this streak. So if it wasn't for me starting last year, running every single day, I got no choice how I feel. I have to get this run in. And you can see as soon as that one time where it's like, oh my God, I don't want to do this, no, ah! But you gotta do it. What do you feel after you're done? When you don't want to do something so much, but you know you have to do it, and right at the last second, you're finally just like, put on your big boy, big girl pants, or you're like, I gotta do this. I don't have a choice. How do you feel after you do it? Like a quadrillionaire. You feel great. When I know I got something I gotta do, it's like, damn, I don't know if I can do it. I'm not sure. And I show up anyway. And then I do it. Where's the block now? Where's the block now? It looked like a Lego block now. I'm gonna step right over that. So the key isn't to, and let me add something else on top of all that. Because this is how I got to here. The quickest way for you to increase your chances of you getting out of your own way, we here now. It's like we never missed a beat. Do you understand that yesterday I was afraid again to be myself and just do this? You understand that? That's why practice makes perfect, right? Practice makes perfect. See, anytime you get back on your path and you fall, you get back on your path and you fall, it's the same thing. I don't know, I used to play basketball. It's the same thing as shooting shots, making two, missing one, making another one, missing two, making 5 in a row. Practice makes perfect. So all those times you slipped and stumbled and you hit those blocks, right? You fell on your face. You doubted yourself. And then you said, you know what? I'm doing it. The reason why you go through so many cycles, right? The reason why it's taken, because I'm perfecting who I am. I'm perfecting my trust. And every time I show up, every time I'm willing to jump off that leading edge, every time I'm willing to do that thing that terrifies me, but I know it's my next step, I know it's my next path, well, guess what? Once I do it, I prove to myself I can do anything, right? Once I got to like 2, 3, 4, 5 videos, YouTube videos per day in a row, or each day, once I started filming and I got 7 days in a row of filming a YouTube video, I knew I had it in the bag. Once I got to 2 weeks of running in a row, once I got to like 5 days in a row, running was so fresh and I've never even done it, I knew I was already gonna run for 1 year straight. I already knew that. And now we're about 5 days away from literally, it's 13:13 on my watch. We're about 5 days away from literally, so take it from me. Take my advice. Just take it from somebody who's slipped and stumbled, somersaulted back up on their feet. I'm getting so good, it's like that's a part of my movement now. It's like I'm an acrobat. I do want to be a gymnast, or at least get some. So, bro, and the quickest way for you to be willing to jump over that blockage, to get yourself to go, is to get into a fun mood. Forget about whatever you're trying to do right now, because with your energy and your vibration, you're probably vibrating around a 150, maybe even like a 120. You're around the shame. You're around the guilt. You're around the anger, right? So you can't really do anything with that frequency. That is a proven, like, literal frequency. So now I want to talk about frequencies on this channel. That might be what we talk about, but you can't do nothing. Matter of fact, the best way, if you're ashamed or if you low self-esteem or you're doubting yourself, the next and best way to move up that vibrational scale is get mad. You know what? I don't want to feel this anymore. What do I need to do to make this click for me? Because this is what I'm here for. I know it in my heart, right? I can already feel that in me. I can feel it in you guys too. Pause and no pause, because there's some men and some women. So that's that next step. But in order for you to make any type of ground, I don't really like to say in order for you to manifest, but in order for you to create what you want to create into this world, you have to be at least above. You got to be in a happy mode. What I like to call it, shout out to Abraham, Esther, and Jerry Hicks, I like to call it, you got to be not only in step 3, but you have to be in step 4, right? You have to feel good, right? Because feeling good is a high energy. Feeling good is a receiving mode, right? You've ever felt so good, people are just looking at you like, what's going on with that person, right? You're behind them, and you're in your mind like, oh, I feel so good. They just turn around and look at you for no reason, right? We're all frequency, right? So when you get into that feel good vibration, whatever block that is in front of you is almost just shrink 3 times more, because now I feel so good. You know, when you're feeling good, you know what? I can do this now. Okay, I'm feeling good. You know what? I think I might go talk to her today. I'm feeling so good. You know what? I think I might go on the lake and pump up the paddle board, right? But another reason why it's hard for you to make that move and to jump and to really take that action. You know what? Let me do what I want to do. I'm sick of being afraid. The only reason why it's taking you so long is, 1, because you're just not willing to do it, right? What you want isn't more important than how you feel about yourself. You know, you're not willing to sacrifice that doubt for at least trying, right? But ultimately, it's because your vibration is low. When I'm feeling weak and pity, I'm not gonna do shit. When I'm feeling doubtful and I feel like I don't have anything to say, well, that's how I'm gonna feel. But when I feel like, no, I got plenty to say, I'm not just qualified, I'm overqualified. When you really reflect and you look at yourself, you know what? How do I feel about myself? Have I been okay? Have I been doing the things that I need to do? Okay, maybe I can clean it up here a little bit. Okay. But you know what? For what it's worth, I've actually been killing it. Actually, for lack of better words, I've actually been bringing it to life. Right? But that momentum thing is serious. And you know, that's why it's so important. You know, you start up a motorbike, you can't just, I don't even ride motorcycles or stuff. You can't just hit that kick start. You gotta hit that thing hard and put some momentum on it, or else it's not gonna start. That's the same thing with your life, especially if you're reaching for something that you find, you know what, this might be a little challenging. Oh yeah, you're gonna need some momentum to get there. I promise you. Just like sailing on the river, you're gonna need some wind in your sail, right? And the more wind you can put in your sail, more thoughts you can put into yourself, the more momentum you're gonna have. The more times, matter of fact, you get out into that boat, right? The more times you put that boat out into the water and you open that sail up and you're open, right? You're opening your mind for opportunity, right? The easier it is, the more further you're gonna go. You're actually gonna start now, because you're actually empowering yourself from thoughts. Our thoughts are the wind, right? I'm gonna keep this 115. Look, we back, okay? We back. Just now, as of today, we finally got above water, okay? As soon as I got back, I felt like garbage, okay? Just with not even eating bad. Too much alcohol, not enough food, not enough sleep, okay? So Tuesday we had a good amount of work on our plate. Yesterday we also had a good amount of work on our plate. And on top of all that, our home was not clean. I mean, it wasn't dirty, but it was in shambles. I had stuff everywhere again, from the pop stuff, from me conserving energy last week, because last week I got up to 97.3 miles in the last 7 days. So literally, legitimately, even though my mood and everything, my energy was high, I was getting off of work, or, I was, reserving my energy instead of like doing all this extra cleaning and stuff, because I don't use dishwashers. I cook at home. I was doing a lot of eating out, not a lot of eating out, but I was eating out. I wasn't cleaning dishes just because I was conserving energy. So just finally got it back up to speed. Everything's immaculate in the crib. Just because that's how I live, bro. That's literally how I live. All that you saw was me. I don't even know how I did it, because normally I'm gonna freak out if I got chaos around me. But I just knew that I had to it's all good. We need to focus on what do we need? Our running. We need to focus on our YouTube, and we need to focus on our carpet cleaning. That's all we need to focus on right now. We'll get to the cleaning. We'll get to all that stuff. You do that religiously. We'll get to that later. So I'm back up to speed. Not even my head's above water. My feet are above water. We're flying now. We're getting there. We're getting there. But I appreciate all the love and support. I had a chance again today to get back to all the comments. Man, that's another main reason why you guys keep me lit. You guys keep me going, is because I see the comments like, fuck, I can't stop now, And like I said, if it wasn't for that momentum that we've created, today is video number 46. 46 days in a row we've posted a YouTube video. We posted more than 46 videos, mind you, but it's the 46th video, 46 days in a row. And I couldn't be any happier. I'll leave you with this, man. If you got a little dirt on you, you fall down, you know what I'm saying? You mess up your energy, you're not feeling it like you were, just because, like I told you, you don't want to go into the weekend or into a vacation and say, let's live it up. You know what I'm saying? I still should have created a little bit more balance, but we're learning. Okay, and I'm not afraid to put myself on Front Street in order for all of us to learn a lesson, and I'll learn it probably even quicker now because put my ass on blast. Pause. But if you're ever going through anything like that, just know, take care of the stuff around you. Take care of yourself. Rest up. Take care of your mind. Understand that whatever you went through, however you feel, it's just here to pass. Let's learn from it. Let's glow. Let's flow. Let's grow. That's the one I wanted to say. So we can find out what we need to do. Find out the thoughts we need to think. Find out the angles that we need to look at our situations at, so we can not only get the answers, but get that momentum so we can sell. We're doing this, guys. We're doing this. We're doing this. Okay? And I'm gonna be here every single day to remind you. You understand me? The time is now. It's not later. I don't care if you gotta crawl. I don't care if you gotta do something basic. Yeah, sure. I wasn't too happy about posting those yesterday's video and the video before, because I'm like, man, I want to do more than this. But this is all I can do right now. I'm doing something. Okay? Let's celebrate the victories. And any loss, aka lesson that we get, let's grab that digest it, so we can keep continuing to keep getting victories. I wanted to say that better. That's why I slowed down right there. Anyways, I'm about to go back up in here real quick. Give me a couple things. I need to get my soup, hot and sour soup. Appreciate you guys. Okay, hope this helps somebody. Video number 46. And before you know it, this shit is gonna get cinematic, okay? This shit is gonna get cinematic. I'm gonna do it like this. We're getting cinematic because I always think, all right, it's time to do more. It's time to do more. It's time to do more. I know. Okay. We have the dust has settled. Now I couldn't even think the last couple days. You know what I mean? My head was just zoo. So now The dust has settled. The balance is here. Okay. It's time to play. You understand me? And September 1st. Okay, if you're hearing this video, then you're definitely doing the running. We're doing 30 days of running. September 1st, there's 30 days in September. Perfect, okay? Before this week is over, I am going to post a video in addition to also post a bulletin of the light. Again, the structure's light. We're basically just gonna be running every single day, and we're not gonna be running, because everybody's gonna be running different mileage, but the qualifier for everybody is gonna be running 10 minutes. No, the qualifier is gonna be, for example, it could be 10, but probably I'll put it 15 minutes, right? You gotta run 15 minutes a day. I don't care what pace you run it at. I don't care if you run for 1 minute, walk for 1 minute, run for 1 minute. I don't care if you run for 1 minute, walk for 30 seconds. I don't care if you run for 30 seconds, walk for 1 minute. I'll put all those details, but it's gonna be something towards that. Very simple, minimalism is what we do over here. And well, at least for now, until we get cinematic. We gotta get somebody on my team. I gotta get somebody on my team for editing. But anyway, I'll also be, suggesting some of the things that you might want to get. So that's why I'm going to put this video out this week, because it'll give us about 10 to 12 days to kind of get ready for it. Just some simple stuff like shoes. You should probably get a watch, just because getting the shoes and the watch is like you're investing. It's like getting your backpack and school supplies, for actually wanting to do work, and then you realize, I don't want to do this work. But running's way different. You get your shoes, you get your running watch. It's like you're in this thing now. It's like, ooh, I got my gear, I got my supplies, I'm ready to. So it's a whole, you know what I mean? So that'll be pretty much the basis of what we're doing. So anyways, guys, I'm glad to be back onto our regular scheduled videos for now. Okay, until we start putting a little extra. Read all about it on this. But until then, I want to say thank you. I want to say I appreciate everybody. Genuinely. Showing love, showing support, showing appreciation, encouragement, all the encouragement from you guys. And yeah, no more trips like that on the books. Probably, and if we do take another trip, it's gonna be like a vlog trip. It's not gonna be just a trip to just decompress. It's gonna be maybe a little vlog decompression, but it's not gonna be like we just did. So we locked in, I'm here, tuned in, tapped in, turned on. It's like, I don't wanna let you guys go. I don't wanna let you go. No, I'll let you guys go. Love and light to all, love and light. Forever out.